We've got Exeter's Grace Jordan and Alvern's Jessica Fontaine looking to close the gap on Keene. They've got a lot of work to do in order to do that.
Yep. Joe said it might be okay.
Lori DeMambro coming through. Lori Trudell's got 900
good,
meters to go. She does look
good. Actually, it's like she's picking up the pace pretty good.
She probably knows she can get in from here.
Yep. So sometimes when you get like that, you take a risk. If you know you're not going to lose, you might as well.
Might as well go for it. Drop the arms and go.
Yep. It's actually a good feeling.
Yep. She's got about 70 meters, I would say, now on the field. 2 laps to go.
Probably one of the fastest girls 2-mile times we've seen so far. I don't think there's been any.
Orcott's getting a little bit closed up on by Keene.
Yep.
And I think it's more that Keene's pulling away from her chase pack. I think with 2 laps to go, though, if I wanted to go after second, I'd be charging.
I'd be going
right now.
Got nothing to lose.
Just it's easy. You want to catch them like 200 meters out, not 100 again. 100 to go. Everybody, not everybody,
got
but
9,
sometimes
9 seconds on it right now.
Sometimes, and of course, you just saw that in the backstretch, didn't you? Jake Winslow, warm it up.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Jake can do. I think.
Absolutely.
I think
the mere fact that they're putting him in it tells you something.
Yep.
They want to see what he can play with.
Seems like he's always had a mental block with a 2-mile.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think today,
especially if you're a shorter guy.
I think it's setting up good because I know a Rumborough will take it. Forrest don't like losing to him, so
there we go.
It'll be an interesting
100 meters
race.
to go, 9:55 on the clock. Chloe Trudell with 100 meters.
Great year.
Lead. Orcott's Opsfall has Orcott in her sights, but Orcott still has 25 meters.
Yep.
If she gives it a push now, she could be safe.
Got a good one going. 8-second lead. That can evaporate quick.
Yeah, it can. Fourth right now is Grace Jordan, followed by Jessica Fontaine. And Chloe Trudell has 100 meters to go now as she comes onto the final stretch.
And it's always nice to have a few kids in front of you that you can work.
10:58 on the clock.
And she's got a good one.
Yeah.
15, 11, 10.
Yeah.
Quick time.
What year is she?
She is a 10th grader, 9th grader.
13.
Pretty good.
There we go. So that was good. Orcott's just hitting the back stretch and Keene's coming off. It's probably 20 meters.
Yeah, she's
pretty untouchable unless.
Yeah, no, she's got it now.
11:34.
She's got a good one. What did she come in with of her time?
11:45. She was in at 11:54. So 10-second PR.
Yeah.
Orfswall was listed at 12:15, so she has a good run in. 22nd.
Come on, Exeter! Come on, Exeter!
Jess Fontaine listed at 12.
Do my kid. I get a sign off on this one. I can't.
All right. See you, Jim.
No more Vorback, but I can't talk about it.
Yeah, so we've got a big men's field coming up here. And some awesome names to try to pronounce. We got Massanisa Bosley from Salem, Brendan Lynch from Manchester Memorial, Jamie Maddock of North, Luke Brennan of Pinkerton, Colm Mulligan of Brookline, Joe Gagnon of Pinkerton's back. Austin Dennis of Winnicunnet. Gideon Prince of Nashua North. Sean Holden of Salem. Jake Velasquez of Keene. Jacob Winslow of Exeter. Moving up. Ethan McPhee of Sauhegan. Jacob Miller of Manchester Memorial. Carter Shade of Sauhegan. John Murphy of Concord. Nick Andre of Tingsboro. Charles Lavoie of Pinkerton. Nico Ramirez of Keene. Kyle Hoagland of Londonderry. Lucas Aram Buru of Brookline. Forrest McKenzie of Concord. Alec Dubois of Alvern. And David Cook of Concord. Looks like the fastest time in here is
Forrest.
Forrest with a 9:24, and Lucas Aramburu, Brookline with a 9:29.
That should be interesting between those two.
Absolutely. They're lining them up. Of course, this is a 2 mile, so they're going to be 18 meters back from the finish line.
Have to imagine Winslow would be up there too.
Oh, I think the answer is Winslow can be up there. The question is, will he? I mean, he didn't. I guarantee he didn't step up in distance just for the heck of it.
No.
Obviously, he thinks he's capable. We know he's capable from cross country, but this is kind of doubling his distance,
right.
Doubling or tripling his distance. So it'll be.
He looked very strong in indoor though.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, and he's looked good for a year and a half, really.
Right.
2 years ago in indoor, he looked fantastic, but had that false start issue, and then I think he ended up anchoring their 4x4, and you can see he was just running on sheer mental grit at that point. He's not like, there's no way this isn't going to happen. So this should be a good race. And I can't imagine it's going to go out slow. There we go. Winslow right to the front. As if I had the best leg speed in the group, I'd go right to the front and let everybody else run around.
He went out hard. He's already got 5-6 meters.
That doesn't seem hard though. He doesn't look like he's going hard.
No. So everybody else really isn't moving.
Yeah, well, I think they might have settled in like right off the bat to wait to see who's going to make a move.
Right.
Because Forrest just.
7 to go when they run by. Just yell at him. 7.
I was going to say Forrest just came from about 10th spot to move up in the pack.
He likes to start, towards the back as long as the pace is there, but
right, but the pace didn't seem to be there.
Right, if they're going out too slow, then you have to move up to the front.
All right, it looks like now I would assume that's Lucas Aramburu from Brookline, because that's a Brookline uniform for sure.
Yep.
And it looks like we're now off to the races. They rolled through in 73, single file now. We've got Aramburu, McKenzie, Winslow, and Cook
7 to go.
in a line. They've opened up a gap of roughly 10 meters over Pinkerton's Joe Gagnon.
So even with that little move, the last 200, they kind of started going. The first lap not exceedingly fast.
No, 73. Well, I mean, it was 73 through the finish line, so that's probably more like a 71, which is pretty solid for 3,200.
Right, with the with the 18.
They had 18 meters that they had to make up and stuff like that. But I bet you, I mean, they'll probably come, if that was a 73, they'll probably come around and I wouldn't be surprised if they were faster than 226 through.
Yeah.
Because, in order to get to 73,
it's 221 through the 8.
So they've definitely picked it up. They went 73 through the first one. but half of that was probably at almost 80-second pace, and then things really got cranked up.
Yeah.
You can tell, I mean, right now those 4 have almost 30 meters on the rest of the field. So they're rolling.
really moving.
I guess it sort of kind of surprises me that you would even got 200 meters at 80-second pace.
Yeah, like why settle?
Why not just go?
Yeah,
But,
I mean, everyone's kind of feeling it out.
Yeah, I mean, you got the big studs looking at each other, trying to figure out which one of them's going to be the one to make that decision.
Yeah.
But it's been made now, and Aramburu has said he's willing to take it.
Makes sense, you know, on paper he's probably the fastest guy in this race, so.
Well, certainly you're looking at it that way. 3:34, and we've got Aramburu, McKenzie, Winslow looks very comfortable in third. David Cook is coming off the back a little bit, but again still has 40 meters on the field. Joe Gagnon looks a little tight. Gideon Prince looking pretty good. 2 guys from Keene looking to make the gap up to Cook.
Yeah, Cook's pretty strong, but those front 3 are really ripping.
And strong and fast can mean a couple different things. For results in the boys' shot, we got Jared Dyer of Merrimack with a 46-foot, 1-inch throw to win it. That's pretty far out there. Coming up on the halfway, 4 laps in.
They're running like 9:30 pace,
Yeah.
a little under maybe.
Somewhere around there. They look good. Winslow
4:44.
Winslow looks phenomenal, but he's got such an even stride anyways. Forrest always looks like he's working harder than Winslow.
Jake looks calm no matter what.
He does, right. I mean, in Aramburu, I mean, he just looks like he's muscling the whole time.
Winslow might have to go around Forrest here though.
Looks like that might be happening, yeah.
Because Forrest got about, I don't know, 3 meters off of Aramburu.
Yep.
And Winslow doesn't want to get
Yeah, you
stuck
don't want to let
behind
him
him.
get away. Winning the girls' 2 mile, as we said before, is Chloe Trudell from Sauhegan with an 11:13.13, bettering last year's time put down by Carolyn Fisher. Anytime you beat Carolyn Fisher's time,
Good day.
you're having a good day. All right,
Racing this weekend.
as we come into 1200 to go, it's still Aramburu with the lead. Forrest is still in second place.
Yeah, it looks like he tightened it up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he did. Sometimes making that arm swing change just helpful.
Yeah, because he broke off by a couple meters last lap, but he's right back on it.
Yep. Yep. I would say that is definitely for sure. We got Cook. Cook looks cooked, actually.
Yeah, he's dropping a little bit.
And we got Gideon Prince and Nico Ramirez making inroads on him, along with Joe Gagnon.
He was in the mile.
He was,
right?
yep. So he's doubling back.
Yeah, that's a tough double.
That is a tough double. We got results from the girls' javelin as well. Aliana Mercado wins it from Nashua North with 103 feet, 3-inch throw. So that's out there. Definitely not great javelin throwing weather at all. I'd be worried I'd impale somebody. So at 900 meters to go, they're tight. Looks like Winslow's chomping at the bit a little bit on the outside.
Yeah,
I think he wants to make sure he's right on the leader's shoulder.
when he goes.
If I was him and I had his kind of leg speed, I'd just let these guys keep cranking them out. And I think I would wait till I hit the 200 meter mark before I did anything.
Which looks like that's what he's doing.
It's 7:09 with 2 laps to go, and it's still Aramburu, Forrest McKenzie, and Jake Winslow. It does look like Aramburu just said, the heck with this, I'm going to try to break these guys. They have definitely picked it up. There is no doubt. He just kind of gave a glance over his shoulder.
Aramburu actually looks like he's working pretty hard.
But he's looked like that since he came around on lap 1.
Right. And then,
All
like
right.
we said, Winslow looks super
Yep.
smooth.
Yep. So Velasquez is leading the chase pack now, but they are 100 meters off, more than 100 meters off.
Yeah.
Winslow just rode up on Forrest's shoulder again. He just keeps sliding in there. I think he just wants to make sure that he stays in touch with the lead. Because again, if I had his kind of speed, I'd wait right until I was coming off.
Yeah. Might want to just slot himself right in there in second.
Well, it looks like he just slotted himself right there in first. Or is it's hard to tell from this angle whether or not Forrest is in the lead.
Let's see.
Oh, Winslow just looked over his shoulder to Forrest and said, let's
All right.
go.
Winslow's taking
Winslow's
it.
taking
Forrest
the lead.
goes
Forrest
with
has
him.
gone to the arms. He is determined to stick with Winslow. And
Winslow's pushing hard though.
Aaron Burrow looks like he's broken. Winslow looks fantastic.
Winslow's taking
300
off.
meters to go. He's put 15 meters between himself and Forrest.
He
Forrest
looks
has put
he looks
15
like he's running the 800 right now.
I wish we had gotten that split because he is flying. He
Yeah.
is absolutely
As soon
flying.
as that bell rang, he just took off.
And right before it, with about 30 meters before the finish line, he looked over to Forrest and said, let's go. I think a little New Hampshire pride leaking through there. And as we got everybody cramming this finishing straightaway, Winslow's out in lane 2, just hammering.
Yeah. I mean, you could
This
kind of
is
tell
gonna
that's
be
what he wanted
awesome.
to do.
What are we looking at?
This is a very fast time.
This is going to be 9:20 plus full 2 mile. Here
That'd
comes
be
Forrest
9:21.
in for second. 9:30. Now it's 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Winslow just put 10 seconds,
And
Forrest.
Aaron Burrow
and he's going to have
dropped like
put
crazy.
25 seconds on Aaron Burrow.
Right.
They just took him to the tank.
Yeah,
That was an unbelievable race. And here comes David Cook, back from the dead.
Yeah.
He's going to
Still
come
running a decent time.
Yeah. You're going to be sub 10 in a full 2 mile.
9:57.
Jake Velasquez coming in just over 10.
Gagnon with a nice double.
Gagnon.
10 flat almost.
Gideon Prince.
Come on, Matt, kick it in.
Well, that was something.
Yeah, Winslow,
That really was
Winslow looked
something.
nice.
Where is Winslow? He's not even. Everybody else is on the ground.
Winslow just jogged away.
That is. I haven't seen anything like that in a while.
That was
That
nice.
was Jackie Gone-esque.
Out of lane 1, guys. Out of lane 1. Guys,
That was fantastic.
You got to think, if he's running 9:20, this early in the season, he must have close to 9 flat speed in him.
Yeah, you would think.
We'll see if he
think.
focuses on the 2 mile at all, though.
Yeah, it's a tough call there whether he would. I mean, he's got it, potentially in the 8. He's checking that. He's got the 800, the 16. These are all things that he could certainly contend in if he chose to.
Yeah.
stay with me for a second. Stay out here.
Be interesting, states maybe do as
Yeah.
many as possible, get some
Right.
points,
For
but
his
then
team.
after that,
Yeah.
usually you pick
Yeah.
one.
Well, what do you want to go to New England's in? What
Right.
do you want to go to Nationals in? How do you
Right.
want to do that?
So for the next, the next couple meets, you're basically going to be doing one event.
I mean, I know I like to get my kids, for divisionals qualified in as many as possible. We're not contending for a team title, so we pare down from there. But
Right.
get all good times in everything, so that when it comes time to making that decision, you have all the pertinent data that you might want. Wow, that was an unbelievable race. 9:20 point probably, full 2 mile.
Yeah, that's a really fast time, especially this early in the season.
I don't know
that would be
what 18 meters is, but it's got to be 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the conversion's around 4 or something. something like that.
Pretty awesome.
5 seconds, but yeah.
And now with people finishing up on the track as well, I mean, that means how many people did he lap? So it's not even like he was running that with a clear track.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he came across the line in like lane 3 or 4. There were so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does for the rest of the season.
You and I probably won't be witnessing much of it, being Division 2 and Division 3.
True.
All right. For the girls 4x4, we've got Hollis, Brookline, Portsmouth, Winnicott, Pinkerton, Exeter, Sauhegan, Milford, and Alvern. What do you know? 8 teams, 8 lanes, 1 heat. Boys, they got
fun
50.
to have 8 teams in one 4x4.
Yeah.
Makes things a little more interesting than doing, like 4 teams to a heat.
We were at a meet at Prospect Mountain, and they actually ran a weekday 4x8. So we built 2 4x8 teams, and they ran boys and girls together, and so it was a full event. That was pretty cool.
Right there, sorry.
For seed times here.
When we look at the seed time fastest we've got, it's a 4:11.24 by Pinkerton, followed by 2 4:19s, 21 and 22, 27. So there's some of these teams should be racing each other for sure.
Yeah.
And of course, we got here this morning with the sun peeking out. We're entering the last 3 races of the day, and the sky's lightening. We still got some water coming down, but I think I said it at the beginning of videotaping this that most likely what we were going to see was the rain stop as soon as we get 5 minutes out of here.
Yep. And it looks like that's gonna happen.
Quite possible.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't been awful. There were some points where it was pretty heavy.
I anticipated being worse, to be quite honest.
Right. It's not super fun,